Hello and thanks for clicking on this video. I am paused at 8 minutes and 23 seconds into episode 18 of Eternal Brotherhood 2. I was trying to wait until I was finished this drama in order to film anything about it, to confirm how it ends and stuff. But I kind of want to go ahead and film it now to get it out of my head because it's swirling. And this is taking way too long to finish. Basically, everything that I was afraid of is happening in this season. It's a good story, and there's tons of people out there that would still be enjoying it because this is the type of story they love. But you see, even to just sum up, season 2 is exactly why I almost didn't watch season 1. Because this is not my kind of drama. I hate politics with a passion, and war stories are not my thing. I think I said in the first season the only reason I started this one was because of the three main actors, the three guys, the three brothers. And then the first season surprised me by how good it was, and I did the whole video on that. But no, I watched episode 12 on June 9th, and then on June 10th, I wrote that stupid double voice arg. I'll explain all of this in a minute. The dragging story / characters I don't like focus, frustratingly angerifying hatred of the chieftain / the stupid selfish civilians, and I slightly spoiled the ending for myself. My motivation to keep watching right now kinda up and sat down on me. And it took until June 12th, 2 days later, before I finally finished up to episode 15. And I can't remember, I think already by episode 12, but definitely in order to get to 15, I have been watching stuff in 1.5 to 2 times speed. It's ridiculously frustrating. It's really, really sad and really, really frustrating. I still love all three of the brothers, but literally the only part of season 2 that I am enjoying at all, and I am not joking, at all, the only part I am enjoying is Zuchuan and his army battalion, his 3 right-hand men, the same characters that I absolutely loved in the first season. My favorite characters in the first season are the only characters I'm enjoying in this season. Because, you see, here's the problem, going down the list of characters if I can even remember them all. Karan has disappeared from the story by this point. She was in the first part of it, and things were happening with her, spoilers, but Karan has disappeared from the story. I still liked Karan. I would not mind going back and seeing what she's doing. I don't like the North Clan part. Even in the first season, I didn't like going to the North Clan. But I like Karan. And she's gone from the story. I can't remember when the last time I saw her was. I keep putting this on hold because it's also I'm watching other dramas that have been very much taking my attention away from it. Karan has disappeared. I haven't even got to see her in forever. Si Lin, I hate that chieftain, and it's all his fault that I'm not enjoying anything that's happening with Si Lin right now because of everything that he's being forced to do, backed into corners, all this kind of stuff, everything that's happening with him. I don't like it. Lin, they went and screwed with him too because, like, he was the only one that was, like, definitively happy with his wife. Everything was going really well. She's pregnant. All the rest of this kind of stuff. They messed all that up. They just can't let anybody just peacefully be happy in this drama. They messed all that up. And, like, everything he's doing still, I have the same kind of sort of problem with him as I did in the first one, where, like, he is so supportive of the chief, and unfortunately, he does have very similar thinking to the chief, I think, which is why he's still so supportive of him. Being supportive of the country and being supportive of the person leading your country is one thing, but this guy is not worth it. The things that he does, I'll get back to him. But, like, so I'm not really enjoying anything to do with Lin right now, even though I really like Lin. I really like Si Lin, but I can't... Nothing. The only time I slow it down when they're on screen is when it's just the two of them talking. Like, everything else, all of the stuff they're dealing with, it's all politics at that stupid table, having all these discussions about manipulation and ugh. I'm not enjoying it. It's not my kind of thing, so I can't enjoy those two. And, like, I haven't actually seen Lin's wife in a while. Stuff happened with her. And, like, I haven't seen her in a while. And she didn't really have a big part in the story anyway. But, yeah. And then there's Ning. I'm not enjoying anything at all what to do with her either. Because her personally, like, this is the one thing that this drama hasn't done so far. The characters are staying within character. I'm not mad at these specific characters at all because none of them have gone out of character. The only thing I'm mad at Ning for is because she is trying her hardest to grow up and learn and be useful because she knows she needs to be the leader one day and she needs to learn this stuff. And she's trying not to be a child and just focus on hunting down and getting back Zuchuan and all the rest of this stuff. She, is trying so hard to become an adult. My problem with her is that when it comes to, I should have looked at the names again. I just decided to film this video, so I didn't look them up. I can't remember, so I'll just have to call him Ma, because that's the only part of his name I remember. Ma, that dude that I absolutely hate. I'll get to these problems in a minute, but I hate that guy. And the problem with Ming is, she considers him a friend, but she shouldn't. He wants something very specific from her, and everything he does is to get that one specific thing from her. He's insanely self-centered. He is not a friend. She's trying to grow up. She's too much of a child. But the bigger problem is, she is letting him get away with things that he should not be getting away with. And because she's being so nice and letting him get away with it, he's getting away with more and more and more and more and more. And he's becoming worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And this is making me mad at Ning. This is driving me nuts. I want to enjoy the scenes with Ning because I still think she's really cute and she's growing up and it's cool and it's interesting, but I can't with anything with her. And then, it getting into the characters that I don't like. This whole season is so focused on all of the people and all of the situations that I either don't know because they weren't a thing in the first season, or they were barely a thing in the first season, and now all of a sudden we are so focused on them, and I don't care. They brought in the whole whatever family. I don't know them. I don't care about their flippin' crazy family. In the first season, with all of the characters that I do care about, I spent the time to get to know them, and by the time I finally get to know them and want to enjoy them, no, they've been pushed completely aside so that we can start all over again with all of these characters. By this point, now you've got all of these characters from the first season, and you're bringing all of these characters from the second season, and we've now got way too many characters. We already had too many characters. Now we've got even more. We're spending time with a bunch of bad guys that I don't care about and I don't like. We're spending time with a bunch of good guys? People over here that I don't care about and I don't like. I've spent so much time with all these characters. This is why it's all 1.5 to 2 times speed, because I am not enjoying this season in the slightest. They are dragging this story out. They're adding a whole bunch of stuff to it that I don't think was necessary. In a sense, it was, like I say, it's not necessarily that this is a bad story. The things that are happening make sense. There's a bunch of different countries and they're all at war. This is what it's going to be like. This is just clearly not my type of story. And given what the first season was like, I didn't actually expect this one to be that much worse in terms of bringing in, what? Even in the first season, I was like, I thought we were supposed to be dealing with the North Clan. All of a sudden, we're dealing with this internal stuff instead. And then all of a sudden, they went back to the North Clan, and I'm like, whiplash. Now in this one, it's even worse because they've added this other family. So this is ridiculously frustrating. I am watching this thing so fast. I am so disappointed because I was looking forward to the season. And as far as I can tell, major spoiler about the ending. It's slightly spoilered that I spoiled the ending for myself. It looks like the story is not done. It looks like after all of this, they already added 24 more episodes and we're not even done. If there is a season 3, I'm probably not even going to bother watching it. To be honest, it might be the good one that should have been season 2. Just completely do away with season 2. Why? Why did they add a whole 24 episodes to a season 2? And now it looks like there's going to be a season 3. Why? It's a type of drama. It is a type of drama. And I didn't realize that it really was going to get this deeply into this type of drama. Oh, I have no endurance for this. I can't. I just want it out of my hair. I legit am so close to just dropping this thing. I didn't want to drop it because this is Eternal Brotherhood for the love of sanity. Zhujuan and his merry little band of 3. And, like, the other ones in his group. Like, everybody in his group. I like his group. I love his group. I absolutely love them. Even when Zuchuan is not there, when it's just focused on these other people, when he's not here, and it's just them, I still love it. I slow it down and I soak up every minute of it. I love this group of people. Everything else about this one. And that stupid double voice. I can't stand it. There is something deep down core shuddering. It's a sound I can't stand when they have multiple voices speaking at the same time like that. Like, I can't do it. I had to start muting it to just, there's no reason for it. There's legit no reason for it. It's like they're trying to remind you that this guy is not actually that young, that he is the old guy. So they have to have a grown up and a child voice, kind of like a teenage voice, whatever. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. There is legit no reason for this. And it's so irritating. I can't stand it. So, like, even though it was Zuchuan on the scene, I had to be muting it because I can't stand when that guy talks. I can't do it. So, this is now like 3 times longer, twice as long at least as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be like 5 minutes and done. But you know me, I start ranting and I can't stop. So we'll see if how much I edit this down and what I add once I'm finally done this drama, but at least now I've got those thoughts out of my head. Darn, I forgot I was going to mention the chieftain and why I absolutely hate the chieftain. From the first one and from the second one, it's all the same reason. He is so manipulative, it's not even funny. We've seen this twice, at least. In the first season, I would dearly love to know if that guy would have actually rebelled. If that flippin' chieftain hadn't been so insanely manipulative to push him forcefully to the point where it's like he had no choice but to rebel. And then in this one, I feel like, I can't remember what it was. I feel like there was something else even within this season that the chieftain has done. But then everything happening with Seelin and that general girl that I don't like. And I absolutely hate her hairstyle, okay? I try not to be picky about stuff like that, but at the same time, her hairstyle is stupid looking. Straight up stupid looking. It's a choppy butcher job on her hair. It's so bad. I can't even look at her properly. She's a really pretty girl. Got nothing to do with that, but her hairstyle is so bad. I don't like her. I don't like her because, like, there's things about her that whatever, but it's like, she's one of those people that's, like, truly trying to understand Seelin and truly trying not to push herself on him, but at the same time, she does it in a, I'm trying so hard. I don't want to do this to you. But I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you're exhausting. I can't stand this. There's something about the way she's coming across. I just can't. And because it's the chieftain. He is so disgustingly, sickeningly, like my stomach turns over and eats itself. He is so manipulative. Every time we turn around, yeah, that's actually what the chieftain was trying to do anyway. So, you know, we're just going with the flow. And, like, this situation comes up, and we have to be so careful and so crafty because it's what he wants. But his hands are so tied that he can't just say that. So we have to be the bad guys in order to manipulate everything to bring it around to be... He makes everybody a bad guy in order to accomplish what he wants to accomplish. He manipulates everything to the point that everybody is a bad guy for his greater good. I can't with him. I can't with him. If you're still enjoying this, clearly this is your type of show, and I'm glad because, like, this is... Yeah, just a final confirmation wrap up because I'm finally done the drama. No, seriously, no. This season was 24 episodes. It should not have been longer than 12 episodes. There was so much in it that, in my opinion, was so unnecessary. You could say that it's not entirely worthless. There was a reason for it, but at the same time, it really wasn't necessary. It wasn't. It was too long. And you know what? I don't like that country, Zuchuan. The country, Zuchuan. Because like I said, there's the family and there's the country. The country's named after the family. That, whatever. Either way, you know what? They don't deserve anything. They are literally ripping themselves apart. You like turn your backs on and abandon people and throw people under the bus and rip people apart. Compare the two. How did Juan manage to unite this country over here? It is entirely built on trust and honesty and talking to each other, communication, teamwork, finding out each other's needs, working together. And look how that country is being built. Then you got this flippin' Zuchuan country that is ripping itself apart. And not only are they ripping themselves apart, they're all acting like it's somebody else's fault. No, it's not us destroying our own country. It's everybody else. For us. This is just so hot. No, you're doing it to yourselves. I don't like the ending of this one. I don't. If a season 3 does come out, and I guarantee there will be a season 3, how many years from now, I have no idea. But when it comes out, I am positive I won't be watching it until the entire thing is out so that I can check the last episode to find out if this thing has an ending, and if it does, how it ends. Because I am still absolutely definitely still the same two things I've been wondering this entire time. Who is the black veiled envoy guy? And what is Zuchuan's background? What bloodline are they talking about? Where did he come from? How come he can do this magic? So as I figured, it's coming from the north. Is he actually a North Clan thing? Or is this something like completely separate? I'm still confused. He says he has that magic because of that guy they're saying has always protected the Lin family. Okay, if the Lin family is all the way over there and the North Clan is all the way over there, on opposite sides of the country Zuchuan, what is this guy doing over here protecting Lin if his origins, because he has the magic, that's where Zuchuan got his magic from. If he got his magic from the North Clan, why is he over here protecting the Lins? This whole season gave me nothing new. It just wasted my time. Apart from Zuchuan and his Zhu battalion that I absolutely love, and that reveal of who the masked guy is was the best reveal ever. His little grin. Gosh, I had to back that up and watch it so many times. It was so good. But there's another thing that's rather disturbing. Is everything that Ludi did. It was not war anymore. And look what he did to these people. And yet he doesn't get punished for it. It's one of those things where, well, you know, time and place, we're trying to unite everything. So we have to, like, you know, how come we can't all stand together? And I'm like, good ideals. Yes, people from all these countries, you all should unite. But why him? You're just brushing away everything he ever did. That's a little much. Anyway, that is my final thoughts. Bye. Let me know what you think of this drama. Did you watch the first season? Did you watch the second season? Is this going anywhere you expected? Are you okay with this? Are you annoyed with this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd like to know. Bye.